They call you Mister? Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
Don't trust China. China is asshole.
You are gay. You are gay.
I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. 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 I'm gonna come. 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 I didn't come in your burrito.
Are they gonna hear what?
No.
Oh, okay.
They're gonna hear it. They're not gonna know what it is.
There's gonna be no context.
There will be no context for that clip.
Love that.
You're welcome. Hi, welcome to Terrible Person, formerly How to Become a Terrible Person. My name is Garreth. I'm joined by Skittle. Mm-hmm. That's what we landed on, huh?
No, it's not what we landed on.
Okay,
I told you we don't have to introduce ourselves every week.
Well, okay.
I am the invisible woman.
I am the Dark Knight. Welcome, everyone. Be sure to go over and sign up for the premium podcast, www.terribleperson.co. A lot of you have been signing up for it. Thank you. It's my birthday week. Give me a special treat. Give me $2. Give me $2 this month. It's a little birthday present. Yeah, I figure you've spent a lot of time with us. It's the least you could do.
Yeah.
So
I can't believe it's your birthday on Friday. It's crazy.
www.terribleperson.co or head over to Patreon and look up Terrible Person. I'm fired up this week. I feel like, okay, first of all, you and I did something this weekend. And it had a profound effect on my life.
Okay.
It has changed my outlook. Look, completely.
Okay.
Kate and I took mushrooms.
Babe.
Or wait, Skittle and I. Well, I'll beep it out.
Oh my God.
I'll beep it out.
You're saying that on the free one?
It's what we did was legal.
Ugh.
Okay. What I did was legal. Kate wasn't involved.
Yeah, I played no part in this.
I fucking tripped my balls off. I was going wild. And then I had some realizations about life, which I will keep private. I've decided to keep all that information private.
Can I know? In a private conversation?
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I think it's one of those things. It's just like I had a moment of sheer terror and panic that led to euphoria. And I think what I figured out about life, one, we live in a simulation. It's decided.
Yeah.
I am convinced. I haven't done mushrooms in a very long time, and that was my take. That was a big takeaway. Also, like the feeling of energy and positiveness and like love, and I don't know, I can't even describe it. That's the thing that sucks, is I can't articulate what I felt and how good I felt. But it did change my outlook on my complete life.
My complete life.
I kept having the thought over and over, you're going to be 39. You have 38 years of experience. You are the fucking master. For real. It's nuts. I'll share with you kind of some of the other stuff. But I think I figured out like a life hack.
Okay.
And I think I need to change my whole life.
Like divorce me?
No.
Change your life?
No, of course not, babe. What I realized was basically what I realized is other people don't matter. everything is fake except the things I care about. Nothing is important.
Do I matter?
Yes, of course. You're top of the list, babe.
I just had to make sure.
Yeah. Why would
Babe.
It's just frustrating. This is why I'm not going to tell anybody what the fuck I experienced.
Okay.
Because they're going to ask questions like that. And I'm like, what do you think the answer is? Sweetness?
Don't get so upset.
I'm not. It's sad that you don't think you're at the top of the list.
No, I know.
Because you're always at the top of the list. But yeah, anyway. And then it's really funny because I got fired up. And I was like, I just need to find something new, something exciting that I like to do. And I do believe that this investment in time in Funeral Home Stories and Terrible Person will pay off. And podcasting in general, it will pay off sooner than later. That's what the simulation told me. The game designer told me.
Nice.
Yeah.
I did read an article that there was going to be like a more of a resurgence in like podcasting and like
it should. I mean
that form of
yeah. Oh god damn! Can I get fired up here? I feel like I've been really reluctant to say names of people on the podcast publicly.
We're name dropping. I'm so excited.
Well, I'm gonna talk shit.
Ooh.
Yeah. Do you know who is? He was a radio guy in Phoenix.
Yeah, I've heard of the name, but I can't remember like what station.
Dude, who the fuck
was it? Like a talk?
Oh, he
looked,
dude. Okay, I don't know. I have no idea. I didn't live here. He was already dead and gone out of the industry by the time I got here. Mm-hmm. And I read an article this week that called him the Podfather of Phoenix. And the picture of him that I saw, he looks like one of those old guys that just keeps filling his face with shit, filler, tightening his face, real smooth skin. And it's a whole article in one of these fake magazines. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like paid for, basically like you paid to have an article written about you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like to me. And it's all about how he built this amazing state-of-the-art podcast studio. And great. Good for him, dude. Industrious. I like that. But the thing I have a problem with is the podcast network that he runs is full of shitty podcasts that nobody wants to fucking listen to, including his own. I have more followers on Instagram than he does, and he's a fucking Hall of Famer.
And he's a podfather.
And he's the podfather of fucking Phoenix. Suck my dick. What do? They do the Light of Illumination thing.
Oh, that's them?
That ripoff deal that you fucking pay $65 and you get to sit in traffic?
No, I think that's like a different thing now.
Oh, did they sell it?
No, like I think they're two separate things. Like I think World of Illuminations
is
its own thing.
I don't know what it's called.
They like basically ripped off Illuminations and made their
basically what I think they're doing is
experience.
They're like, guys, marketing and podcasting is all the rage. And if you have a law firm or a real estate company or insurance or any of these things, we're going to create a podcast for you and you can come to our studio and record it. There's also a guy in Mesa that does that shit. And every time I see him and see clips, it's just people pontificating, giving shitty life advice about health, wellness, finance, whatever. Fucking read a book, dude. Listen to a podcast to be entertained.
Yeah. People don't want to hear just like these random people, self-proclaimed whatever of whatever, like giving them life advice. Like I feel like when I hear a video of somebody talking like that, like my bullshit meter is automatically just being like
100%, dude.
I'm tuned out. I don't give a fuck. Like, why should I care?
And it's like, it's cool because now apparently it's just neat to have an industry where you just hustle people. How many podcasts do you think are on our level on his network? 0.
No, especially if they're all like companies just being like, let me tell you about
what sucks
our wealth planning package.
Exactly. Everything is multi-level marketing now.
Let me tell you about how I got 100,000 followers on Instagram in 100 days.
Here's what I learned from mushrooms. It's fake, dude. Nothing is important. You know what I mean? None of that shit. None of the shit that you're focused on throughout your day is actually important at all. There are your people that you love are important, and the things that you are passionate about are important, and nobody is fucking passionate about making clips for Instagram and TikTok and, Twitter and Facebook and LinkedIn. That's nobody's fucking passion. It's a way to make money, and it's a hustle.
Right.
Same with Matt, dude.
I listened to a podcast the other day, and this person who was literally famous for like doing stupid shit on social media and like being an influencer literally said, like, verbatim pretty much, yeah, I take zero talent
100%
to be an influencer.
100%. You just have to be persistent.
Yeah,
and you have to be
you
lucky.
just have to be consistent. And he was like, and you just have to like, he's like, you just have to have a bunch of content like saved up, and then just like be strategic about like when you're posting it, because his thing is like he does like stupid like skits like with celebrities and shit.
Cool.
And so like he waits until like, oh, they're about to have a new show come out, so I've had that, like I filmed this 6 months ago, but I'm gonna wait until 2 weeks before her new show comes out because she's gonna be so much more popular then.
It's gross.
And I'm just like, whoa.
It's gross.
And also, just like hearing the logic behind it, you're just like, wild. But also hearing from somebody who does it, like, yeah, I'm not talented.
Do you want to hear what you won't get on it's podcast network that you only get on Terrible Person? Movie idea. You ready? Hijacker. Plane, talking bomb type situation. Remember Carry On, the movie we watched? Remember the Idris Elba movie Hijack?
Yes.
Okay. It's like that. But the antagonist, I
forgot about that. Sorry.
The antagonist, the hijacker, is in a wheelchair. Are you ready for this? Title of the movie, Handijacked.
Are they actually handicapped though, or are they just like? Is that just like?
We're gonna do what Squid Games did with the transgender actor. We're gonna hire a non-handicapped actor. We're gonna get Dwayne.
And then in the last episode,
Dwayne the Rock Johnson will be our handijacker.
It'll be revealed that they're not actually handicapped.
And we're gonna make him wear green screen from the waist down, so he's gonna have that giant upper body. But then we're gonna animate
like those atrophied muscles.
And they're just like, that handicap guy is trying to get to the front of the plane to get in the cockpit, and they're like, just put a broom down. And the guy's just like, I'm stuck. I'm stuck.
Yeah, like if you're in a wheelchair, like what sort of things can you roll over and keep going, and what sort of things are just like
I guess it
hard
depends.
stop?
I guess it depends on the wheels. Shout out if we have any listeners in wheelchairs. Tell us what you can roll over and what you can't.
Yeah, like if there's like a big rock, like a jagged rock sticking straight up, can you roll over that?
Right.
Is it like a roller skate where it's like if your roller skate met that rock, like there'd be devastating consequences?
Or when you're riding a bike down the side of the road and there's like a long straight crack and your the wheel gets stuck in the thing. Does that happen to people in wheelchairs?
That used to happen to because you know how that like they'll have those weird lines on the freeways. I don't know what they're from.
Oh, from when semis blow tires.
Or from when they like redo the lanes,
and your wheel gets stuck in it.
Yes, like my Fiat.
Yeah.
Because the tires were like small and skinny, like they would get stuck in those, and it'd be scary at times.
100%.
It'd just be like whoosh.
Well,
I'd be like, whoa.
My car is such a piece of shit that when I hit like a bump on the highway, my whole car goes to the it like jumps to the side. You felt it the other night. You're like, what was that?
Oh, when I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I did feel that.
It's just, yeah.
But I also think that sometimes there's just like those weird bumps like that, especially on the
right,
like the bridges that connect you to another freeway.
I suppose.
Because my car does that, I guess.
You got bigger tires. You got a bigger, heavier car than I do. Fires are sad, right?
Yeah. So
I want to be ginger about how we discuss this.
here's my take. I think it's California, so you hear about wildfires happening there all the
Right.
time. So I feel like after a while, you just kind of become like, oh, it's another fire in California. Right. But then like once you hear, oh, it's like it burned down, you know, like 10,000 buildings or whatever, then you're like, oh shit. I also do think it is a little sad because like we know how crazy expensive everything is in California. Yes. So when they're like, oh, it's like $1 million home or whatever, it's like, yeah, but it's literally like a home like my parents have sometimes. Sure. In some instances. I think that's very sad.
I feel bad for the people, our peers that are poor.
Yes. And like the ones that
bought a house, spent everything they have, they're underwater maybe on the house.
Don't have insurance.
They are struggling. Those people, that's the sad story. The animals, the people who are really digging for everything they got to live in California, that's who I feel bad for. People I don't feel bad for. Meanwhile, you got Gal Gadot being like, imagine there's no heaven. When's the Imagine video coming out for the fucking LA fires, dude? You know?
I forgot about that.
It's a very sad, very fucked situation. Do you want to hear my theory that I think is going to get me in trouble?
Okay. Let's hear it.
Direct energy weapons.
You think I think we are
I think we are in a global war, and I don't think we're aware that it's happening. And
so you think it's like coming from Asia or something, and it's hitting California?
Who knows? Wherever the antenna field is that is harnessing the direct energy, however direct energy weapons work, I think.
Or Russia or the Middle East.
Yes. And do you know how NASA they have the cloud machines? They have those 30-story buildings that produce giant clouds.
Yeah. I still don't really understand why they're doing that.
Here's the theory.
To say that global warming's real?
Clouds and fog make the direct energy weapons not work. The energy can't cut through the fog. So the coastal, you know how it's been crazy, how the coasts have had all this fog.
It's literally foggy there every single morning.
Yes. I think it is a way for NASA, who, I don't know if you know this, Kate, but the CIA, FBI, all the things, the highest office or like the highest security whatever is NASA.
Like the highest security clearance that you need or whatever.
And NASA does shit that, yeah, exactly. And I think, I don't know.
It's because they're dealing with aliens and other beings. You don't think it has anything to do with aliens?
I don't think aliens are real.
What?
I don't. I do think there's something in the ocean that we need to be deeply concerned about. I just don't know what it is. But I don't think the UFOs are aliens. I think it's future humans doing the transdimensional shit. They figured out how to stop time, because think about it. The first time an alien was sighted and like contact was made was basically right after the nuclear bombs were detonated or started to be tested in, you know, the desert. That part of the world.
Okay.
All of a sudden, people started seeing shit in the sky and being like, what the fuck? Observers. But it was right after that happened. Right after we started fucking with nuclear fission and particle acceleration and all that stuff, it became...
so what, you just think it's like what the movie we just watched with Matthew McConaughey?
No, I think it's...
Where he's like coming back to warn us not to fuck with like nuclear weapons or some shit. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah, but that wasn't really Interstellar. Interstellar was about...
Well, kind of. He was trying to go back and, like, tell his daughter shit.
Help solve a formula.
Well, I mean...
Basically, yeah.
He's going back and telling people shit.
Right.
To, like, warn them or tell them stuff of the future.
And I think it's much easier to say, oh, those are aliens, than those are what they might actually be, which is future people trying to preserve Earth. But according to David Icke in the book I'm reading, The Trigger,
Okay.
I don't think we need to worry about it because, like I told you the other day, you and I are sitting in VR headsets on fucking Saturn somewhere. Isn't that crazy?
What do you think's in the ocean that we need to be deeply concerned about?
I think some monster style shit.
But they're not aliens.
Think about it. The first nuclear test that anyone ever did happened in the ocean. They just were blowing up nukes in the ocean and being like, yeah, we're testing the technology.
So they just got some crazy ass fucking species that they morphed into weird shit down there?
Or maybe there was a threat and they dropped it on the thing in the ocean. A la Godzilla, a la fucking the Meg.
That's Atlantis is like an old civilization out to get us. So they're like, fuck you, Atlantis.
I mean, it could, but also, you know, the whole thing, we don't know how we got here. We don't know that we're the only things on Earth.
But where else would they be? Like hobbits? Like Middle Earth?
This is the craziest shit ever. Skittle. What I was thinking about the other day is, so according to David Icke, the Trigger, he said we as humans only are able to perceive 0.02% of all things that exist. So sight, smell, touch, taste,
those are our senses.
and we are only getting 0.02% of what's actually here. There are all kinds of invisible things happening around us, not just waves and broadcast waves and shit like that, but there are living entities around us at all times. And you know what solidified that belief in me?
What?
Mushrooms.
How exactly?
At one point, I closed my eyes. It was when I went back with Awesome. Closed my eyes, laid on the new bed with her. Shout out to your parents. Thank you for the day bed. Was sitting there.
Yeah, it's very nice.
And the cats knew. They knew what was going on. They were aware. And Awesome got on the bed with me. And I looked at her. And she's a tuxedo cat. And she was brown. And she was glowing. She had this glow about her. And I was like, you're a beautiful, beautiful protector. I kept referring to her as my protector.
Oh my God.
Because I closed my eyes. And there were two or three things that I can't describe standing over me on the daybed, and they were touching me. And the craziest part is, open my eyes, and Awesome is looking in the direction of the things I was seeing.
No.
Swear to God.
That's creepy.
They weren't ghosts. They weren't evil. They weren't bad. They were just there. And the way I felt in my body is that they were doing something to me. Connecting with me, fixing something, you know. It was very bizarre.
Ugh.
Yeah.
I don't like that. Where was I?
I don't know where this was. But I mean, also the craziest thing about mushrooms is you go on an adventure. You go on a whirlwind. You have a task. You have one task, and then a side quest comes up. Like you're trying to get batteries, and you knock some shit off a shelf, and all of a sudden you have to pick the stuff off the floor, and then so you're doing these things, and you have the whole day of experiences. You know, you feel like hours have gone by, and then you look down and it's been 4 minutes, and you're like, "Fucking Jesus Christ!" Because I took the trash out at one point, and you came out, and you were like, "Where the fuck did you go?"
Yeah, because I thought you would like run off, and I was like, oh my God, Grant's like fucking high as shit, and I like, now he's lost. He probably doesn't have his phone, and I have to like go and like find him and like look for him.
I just took the trash out.
That's literally what I thought was
because
was
Kate
happening.
went in, since it's a premium, Kate went into full like I need to clean, I need to fix my life mode. You were at one point you were spiraling a bit.
No, I wasn't.
A little bit.
Shut up.
No, but I mean that's part of it, I think. You got to get through the spiral and then you get the euphoria. It was awesome. I think I'm done. I think I'm pretty much done with weed. After that. I'll vape it, but I don't think I need to fuck with it. I don't think I need to eat it anymore. I think I just need to do mushrooms every once in a while. and it just it reset. It just I had a good attitude. I had a good attitude about being creative. Had a really positive attitude about the future. Maybe finding a new job. Maybe finding a way to fix my life, and be able to provide for you and the cats and future children, and grandchildren and great grandchildren. Generational wealth.
Yeah.
There was a point also when
Let's just worry about this generation being wealthy.
Generation wealth. That's what I want.
A single
generation wealth. That would be sick.
Let's start with that.
Also, when I realized that there were extra dimensional beings like watching over me, I was whispering shit. I was like, "What are the winning lottery numbers? Can you please give me the winning lottery numbers? It doesn't even need to be the super jackpot. Just,
even just like $1 million.
Yeah, and if this is a game, I just was like, hey, put like an update in my body so the next time I buy a lottery ticket, it's a winner, a big winner. If you're playing Grand Theft Auto, you put in a cheat code, and it's like every time you go to the store, you get 50 drinks or whatever instead of one. That's what I want. And that's what I asked them for. And they're listening. We have a live studio audience of the interdimensional beings with us right now.
Oh God. Don't say that, Grant.
They're not scary.
Really creepy.
They're not scary. They're not ghosts. They're not spooky spirits.
What do they look like?
Daft Punk. For real. They have big heads, like very round, very shiny, colorful, vibrant, geometric shape, spiral shit. And then they have this, I don't know, like an eye mask, like a motorcycle helmet, but it's just one solid thing, and that's like their eyes. And that's their whole head.
Didn't the guy from Star Trek have one of those?
No, this is a whole, like their whole face is just one weird eye. That was.
I feel like you're fucking with me right now.
Kate, I'm not even kidding. I don't always need to go this deep on mushrooms. I feel like there's definitely a point. I really just want, maybe next time I do them, to avoid the terrifying element of it, the internal awfulness. You know what I'm talking about? You start having these crazy thoughts. And I started imagining the craziest shit, and then I would come out of it, and then that was scary. It was just very intense. Scary is the wrong word. Intense. Yeah. And then when the wave washed over me, I was like, this is amazing. Greatest day of my life. So yeah, I think that's going to be a regular thing for me. What?
How regular?
I don't know. Once a month, twice a month. If I'm not smoking weed, I'm not doing all that shit. This is a much healthier option, I feel like, than weed. I didn't feel dirty. With weed and edibles, I feel dirty. Do you know what I'm talking about? I get like a dirty head high. And it's a really different type of head high. And where the mushrooms were, I don't know. Sorry, this is dumb. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I don't want to talk about it anymore. Why?
I don't know. I thought this was going to be a good podcast. I guess it's not.
No, it is a good podcast. But I know what you mean. Like when you wake up from eating edibles and you're still like.
Did you get any.
You have like a headache, or you have like. You just feel like, ugh.
Do you remember going for the walk after? And do you remember giggling and just having fun?
Yeah. I also think that the people that we saw at the gym probably think I'm fucking weird.
No. I don't think so. Well, that's the thing is that's what I was just trying to keep telling. Nobody else matters. Nothing matters other than like right here, right now.
Yeah. And our neighbor with the dog probably thinks we're creeps.
But at that point, we were in such good mood. We were in the euphoria stage. We're like, hey, pup, what's up, dog? You know?
Yeah.
So is there anything you want to talk about? Goosebumps. New season of Goosebumps. Goosebumps.
Starring Grant.
Yeah. What's funny is I was like, David Schwimmer looks like shit. And then I went in the bathroom and looked in the mirror, and I was like, yep. I was like, same, bro.
Yeah, I think that you guys just look similar to each other. I do. I don't know.
If my funeral, this is a. I know David Schwimmer looks nothing like my dad, but if my funeral home stories were to become an actual TV show,
you'd want him to be your dad.
David Schwimmer as my dad. Wouldn't that be great?
I feel like he'd be you. Well, I guess now he's too old, but
he's me now.
Yeah. It's like it flips between you present day and like you working with your dad at the funeral home.
Yeah.
So he's you now.
David Schwimmer would be great. David Schwimmer would be so sick. Yeah, but who would play young Grant? That's the thing we've talked about a couple times. Who would be a good who's even an actor who's 20 or 18? I don't know any young male actors.
We either, because I feel like most of them are just like social media people that now occasionally do like a movie.
Right. Tom Segura would be a good my dad.
Oh yeah,
he'd be a great
especially now that he's like lost weight and stuff.
Yeah, if anybody has a contact to Tom Segura, and I know he has a production company, maybe he'd be interested in optioning my funeral home stories.
That'd be so awesome.
It'd be so great if somebody just fucking called me. It's gonna happen. That's what the universe told me.
Manifesting. That's what Grant's doing.
100%. And I and then I started writing a new episode, or like putting together an episode.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fucking banger. Banger. So yeah, shut up, Scott.
I'm excited to hear it whenever it's ready.
It's gonna be. I'm gonna have maybe one this month. It's gonna be a premium. Fuck it.
Premium only.
I'm trying to get
just
paid.
Just like this.
Yeah. The Philadelphia Eagles fan who captured on video over the weekend calling Packers supporter a dumb cunt finally has broken his silence.
What? Hilarious. What did he say?
I don't know. I want to hear it. I want to hear the clip. Here's the clip. This is from Twitter. There's like a girl in the stands, and this guy's standing behind her, and he's like, "First and goal, you dumb shit." That's what he said to her. And then I think he says,
They got one more yard though. They're close. Yeah, but they're not in. It's not a touchdown. Yeah. So you don't jerk off. Come in the air. Okay, well, don't call her a dumb cunt. She's an ugly dumb cunt. Cool.
a Philly fan called a Packers fan and a wife of a Packers fan or girlfriend an ugly dumb cunt, and then he's like, well, don't call her that, and he's like, well, she's an ugly dumb cunt. When he goes, what are you gonna do about it? And the guy goes, and he's like, yeah, turn around and watch the game. If you couldn't hear that. Awesome. Philadelphia, Pennsylvania is just such a
great place.
Really, truly. Yeah, there's no bullshit, no pretense. If you're acting like a dumb cunt, you're going to get called a dumb cunt, probably.
Most definitely.
And then you're going to go to Kensington Avenue and do a bunch of fentanyl.
Like, also, if you've ever been to the Philly airport, which you have, but I don't think we had any issues that time, which was a rarity, because usually, like, that airport has the most fucking attitude ever. And I remember one time I was running late for my flight, and we did like the curb check. My aunt dropped me off. I was flying home by myself. I was probably like 15 or 16.
Yeah.
And then like there were these people, and like my aunt and I were like talking to them, and we're like, hey, do you mind if we like go in front of you? And she was like, you know, being like, my niece has a flight, like we're running late. And then everybody was like, oh yeah, of course, like go ahead. And so all these people let us go ahead, and the people wouldn't help us at the curbside, like sky jump, whatever the fuck you call them, the bag people. They wouldn't help us, and they kept calling me a line jumper.
Well,
and so I literally had to go inside.
If the shoe fits, babe.
I was like, they told me I could go in front of them.
Right.
But they thought I had fucking cut people. So they just like were calling me a line jumper and refused to help me. And I was like, you guys are fucking dicks.
Yeah. Spencer Pratt, my wife's a global pop star, hypes up Heidi's Times Square billboard. Here is my question. Spencer Pratt and Heidi Pratt were on a show called The Hills. Laguna Beach, maybe The Hills. Was he on Laguna Beach towards the end?
No.
He wasn't?
No, they were just on the hills.
Wasn't Heidi on Laguna Beach?
She was like
a peripheral friend.
No, but she was never like featured in any of the episodes. Like she was like basically when they had went back, they showed it in one of the Hills episodes, but they went back and there was like one episode where she was in, but they didn't even like have her name pop up at the bottom like, oh, friend of whoever.
I see.
It was literally like a quick clip of like a high school fashion show and she was like part of it.
So Spencer Pratt and Heidi Pratt have been famous for essentially just being rich and living in Laguna Beach and the Hollywood Hills.
And then they've done a bunch of those like
reality.
Yeah, like where they have to like survive out in a jungle and they survived for like a day and a half. And like they've done a bunch of that kind of shit.
So apparently Spencer has been really hyping. Let's see here. Spencer Pratt is one proud husband hyping up his wife Heidi after she landed herself a Times Square billboard amid their wildfire tragedy. Okay. As you know, the Hills alum has been actively promoting Heidi's 2010 album Superficial as a way to bring some money after their Pacific Palisades home burned to the ground last week. Now she's on the charts.
From something she put out 15 years ago.
Yeah. God forbid you guys do anything that's relevant.
Yeah, they're like, they're really like king and queen of holding on to shit for dear life.
Yeah, I don't. They're
just trying to milk every ounce of like their peak fame.
Just fucking fake ass phony bitches,
that they
dude.
Can't.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean?
Just trying to suckle at the teat of fame.
Yeah.
Gay. A despondent man fatally shot himself after he was caught with his pants down, literally, in his car at a coffee shop in Arizona. Let's see. Lamekon began his journey toward death last Wednesday when he pulled up to the drive-thru line at Bikini Beans Coffee in Tempe, Arizona, and was approached by an employee who noticed he did not have pants on while taking his order. This is what cops said. Police also said the employee told her manager as Malone rolled up through the drive-thru windows, still naked from the waist down. The manager allegedly whipped out her cell phone and recorded a video of Malone, who was masturbating.
Gross.
And then what happened? This is what I want to know.
He found out that he was getting in trouble or something, and then he...
Okay, the video was subsequently uploaded to social media.
Yeah.
And let's see here.
Went
it just
viral
jumped.
Or something?
Hold on. I hate this. It just loaded down the screen. And it quickly spread online to millions of viewers commenting and accusing Malone of inappropriately touching himself in front of the manager. Okay. Malone then drove to the city of Goodyear, took a nice 40-minute trip to Goodyear from Tempe, and shot himself in the head on January 11th. Tempe police tell TMZ on the night of Malone's suicide, members of his family showed up at the coffee shop and were aggressive with the staff.
After he killed himself, his family went to go beat up the fucking girls at Bikini Beans?
And they were like, look what you did. Also, yeah, I didn't even think that Bikini Beans is a bikini.
They're all girls.
And they're all wearing bikinis. And he's just there with his dick out, jerking off. And he gets caught on tape and he's embarrassed. He should have gone to jail. He should have been arrested for some...
Yeah, but he probably fled before the cops got there or whatever.
And
as soon as he figured out he was being filmed. And then so they probably uploaded it to be like, help us find this creep.
What kind of day? I'm not trying to make light of suicide. Imagine what his day looked like. He was like, man, I got to go get a cup of coffee.
First, let me take my pants completely off. So did he get... I guess my question is, do you think he got in the car with his pants already off?
I think he probably pulled them down.
So you don't think that they were completely off? Because the way they wrote that article, it makes it sound like he's just fucking completely pantsless.
That's an excellent question.
In his driver's seat.
Well, think about, think about when you're on the toilet and you have to stand up to get toilet paper, but you're like, I'm not going to pull my pants up. And
right.
you do that walk, you do that shuffle walk.
Yeah, you're like...
How hard would it be to drive your car with your pants around your ankles? Probably pretty tough.
Right. So, like, that's what I mean. Like, when do you think he would have pulled his pants
Well, also,
down?
too, if you're going to jerk off in a drive-through line, wouldn't you just unzip your pants and just pull out your dick? Or, like, unbutton your pants?
Yeah, or wear fucking basketball shorts or something. Tuck that shit back up in your waistband. I don't know. Like, crazy. That's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
Honestly, ugh. So wait, he lived in Goodyear?
He must have.
So he must have, like, driven to Bikini Beans
To fucking...
for that occasion, because... Like, why else would you drive 40 minutes to go get a cup of coffee when there's literally a million coffee shops between Tempe and Goodyear?
So what do you think do you think he was actually getting off watching the girls in their bikinis, or do you think he was getting off being like, I'm doing something dirty? I'm being a dirty boy.
I think probably the girls.
Ugh. What a creep.
How long he was just sitting in his car waiting for her to fucking come to him and just, watching her take orders at like 5 cars in front of him.
I just feel like so many things are happening. Like the Hawk Tua girl got linked to that crypto thing, and then she scammed a bunch of people out of money, and now everybody fucking hates her.
Yeah.
It's amazing, dude. Because remember how obsessed everyone was with her? Mm-hmm. And then how quickly they just were like, oh, no, she's a piece of shit.
And now people are like, I'm coming for you.
I think if you get fame quick, if it's not something you're working for and you just fall into
Crash
fame,
and burn.
you do lose it just as quick as you gain it. Mm-hmm. Because what redeemable thing does she have to offer the world?
Yeah, it's like, okay, you did one funny thing or whatever, one thing that like got attention once, but...
Oh, that thing's on. Scott, don't get over there. Hold on, keep talking, Kate.
Okay.
What's going on?
Scott, I think, is trying to fuck with our little scent warmer, which is currently on. He's hardly ever goes behind the TV, but
And it's on.
today...
Do you think I have to worry about him?
Scott.
Come on.
Scott. Here, I'll go get him.
All right, now Caitlin is getting Scott from the behind the TV. What if I just right now just took back everything? You know what? We should start a podcast network, and we should help small businesses develop podcasts.
I think that'd be a great idea.
I think it's a good idea. I just want to scam people out of their money and give them false hope that they're going to have a hit podcast.
Yeah, we'll call it like how to market your business 101.
Yeah,
and
how
then
to-
charge them like for the masterclass series.
And then studio use. They just come and sit on our couch.
And they're like, what the fuck is this?
It's our studio, dude.
And we just cover up, like we take a little piece of your, whatever that fancy little tape is you use for all your like film equipment and shit.
Oh, gaff tape?
Yeah, we'll take a little piece of tape and like cover all the labels up so they can't tell what the brand is. So we'll be like, it's proprietary.
Yeah, it's a proprietary. I built this.
Grant made that.
I created this podcast setup.
It's priceless. You can't get this anywhere.
I hate it. I hate it so much.
No, but like honestly, we should just start bullshitting people.
Hey, yeah, guys, if you're listening to Premium and you want a successful Premium podcast like we have, I wouldn't want to scam a listener.
No.
I like our people too much. I like our terrible people.
I wouldn't feel comfortable scamming anybody at the end of the day, like honestly.
You know who I'd feel comfortable scamming? Dave.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know the guy, but sure.
It just seems like a fucking goon. He seems like one of these old guys who's like, I'm doing everything I can to stay relevant, even though I haven't been relevant in over 15 years.
Also, it's like he was in radio when, like, at the peak time to be in radio
100%.
when you were, like, those guys were making a fucking killing.
Yeah.
So it's like, what did you do so wrong in your life that, like, you're not just able to just chill and retire?
Yeah, right?
Or is it like, or are you that, like, much of an egomaniac that like you need this to like.
I think he thinks he's important. He's like, I'm a Hall of Fame radio guy. Of course I'm going to be a fucking master podcaster.
But like nobody cares what a fucking 75-year-old dude thinks.
I don't know. I don't know if he's 75.
Who hasn't been in the industry forever because you got fired.
Or how about the guy who couldn't handle his day job in radio, so he quit radio and had a mental breakdown and then started a podcast network and then started a podcast, our main competitor, and they're no longer doing podcasts. That made me so happy. I don't know if we told everybody that.
No, they're just like paused indefinitely, remember?
Yeah.
They didn't stop doing it. Don't call them quitters, Grant.
The one guy's a fucking loser. What the hell is this?
Whoa.
Dove Cameron birthday babes near naked snaps. Is that a real person?
I don't know.
That's alarming. Everybody Google Dove Cameron birthday naked snaps. She looks like a sex doll. Ugh.
She looks so different in every picture.
Yeah.
Like her hair color. Like how does she? What?
I don't even know. Who is Dove Cameron?
Are these pictures taken like years apart?
I don't know. That's just alarming. That looks AI.
It does.
Ugh.
I'm also alarmed at the hairstyles. Like
I'm alarmed at that eye makeup.
Or are they all wigs? It's crazy the amount of white people that wear wigs now. Like white ladies. Not because they need to.
Because white people be stealing everything from black culture.
It's fucking crazy.
I don't like that.
You know,
when I see a cool black lady with good hair and it's a wig, I just am like, that's cool. But if I see a lady who's perfectly healthy with a wig on,
I don't. Yeah, like
get the fuck out of here.
I don't get it. You shouldn't have to. I don't know. Yeah.
You know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to cut some of the wildfire talk out since this is premium only. So we'll be able to go. We'll still have like a 45-minute episode. Guys, if you didn't hear a big section about the wildfires, that's because
Grant's cut it out.
Yeah, I went a little hard in the paint, and I probably shouldn't have. You know?
You just don't want people to hear me disagreeing with you. That's what
I don't think we did. I don't think we disagree about it. I just think there's disasters and tragedies everywhere. If we stop down and focus on disasters and tragedies and don't promote things like Tommy Lee wants us to. No tour announcements, no music promotion, no none of this. No, don't promote your thing. Just talk about the fires. If we stop down at every disaster, nobody'd promote anything ever. Which maybe that's a good thing. You know?
Just have people find it organically.
Yeah. Man, this episode isn't really funny. We're just having a conversation. I do believe...
I'm not a comedian, Grant.
Now when I think about my parents saying you shouldn't watch that, you shouldn't listen to that when I was younger, it makes sense because I watch some of the shows that are geared towards teenagers, a la Euphoria, that just set a bad example and tell you this is what high school is going to be like. You're going to do a bunch of drugs and you're going to fuck a bunch of guys.
Yeah.
You're going to be a real slut and you're going to have...
You're going to have to go to rehab.
Everyone you know is going to have an abortion. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have like 10 friends die of something. And then when your life isn't that, you're like, well, I'm not doing it right. I need to create drama in my life to be like the TV show I like.
Yeah.
You know, it's like how I think Real Housewives teaches people how not to have a conversation.
How not to be married anymore.
Oh, by the way.
What?
I have a friend I talked to today, and they came up to me specifically. I'll tell you who it is after. But they said, I was at Mountain Shadows over the weekend. And she was like, guess who I saw at the bar? And I said, who? And she said, Dolores. From Real Housewives.
No.
Yeah. Dolores was just hanging out at Mountain Shadows. She was in town for a charity event or something. And then, yeah, it was just hanging out at the bar. And nobody bothered her because no one really, yeah. Isn't that crazy?
I'm so upset.
But would you really want to hang out at Mountain Shadows?
I would want to meet her.
She's the nicest.
I would be like, I'm a fan of you. I really like you.
I think you're a strong, beautiful, powerful, brave woman.
You're one of my favorites.
And you take no shit. I like her at it. She's got the best attitude of the Real Housewives.
And I love that you love animals.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I found
Thank
out
you
she
for your
was in
time.
town. Was this a good episode? Has this been a good episode so far, you think?
I just hit my chin with the microphone.
Are you okay?
No.
Pray for Kate. Pray for Caitlin.
Don't promote anything. Just pray for my chin. And that I don't have to get
Guys,
reconstructive surgery.
I'm not promoting the premium podcast this week because the LA wildfires. It would be rude for somebody as poor as I am to fucking make a little bit of money. We should do a benefit and then just direct deposit. You know what I mean?
You can't openly admit that to people.
What do you mean?
You just told everyone your plan before you even did it.
It's the Garreth and Selena How to Become a Terrible Person LA Wildfire Fund. 1% of what's raised goes to the LA wildfires. In honor of David Icke, 0.002% of what we make
will be seen by the.
We're gonna show it to him. We're gonna drive by real fast.
Comes up the wildfires. That's sad.
It is sad. Diddy freak-offs were consensual, apparently. Diddy says the freak-off videos the government is trying to use against him actually prove his innocence. He says the tapes show consensual sex with Cassie, and he even claims she appeared to enjoy herself.
Okay.
And also that video of him beating the shit out of Cassie in that hotel.
Did she enjoy that
She
too?
was, yeah, she enjoyed that was role playing for the bedroom.
When she was laying on the floor, she was just relaxing.
Yeah, she's just taking a breather before she got in the elevator. Dude, his socks in that video are insane to me. That's the towel and the socks.
The striped socks.
Unbelievable. Dress socks. Assaulting a woman in a fucking hotel elevator bank.
Yeah, doesn't give a fuck if anybody's around.
How crazy is it to be that nuts to think that that's not going to come back to bite you eventually? You're just like, I'm Diddy. Nobody's going to fucking touch me, dude.
Well, that probably just goes to show how long he got away with shit like that.
True. Also, I do think he was an asset. I've said this before on the podcast, but that event he hosted in New York in 1992 where 9 people died, I think that's where they got him. You're either going to go to jail for negligence or you're going to work with us.
The club shooting thing?
No. It was a celebrity basketball game. 9 people got trampled and killed.
Oh.
And it was him and Clive Davis, I think. And he he just walked away from it and became the biggest producer in rap music.
Okay.
Yeah. And then also had a blackmail house a la Jeffrey Epstein, who was also compromised at an early point in his career. It's weird. There's some weird shit. Maybe I should be in law enforcement.
Special Agent Grant.
Maybe it's time for Grant to put on the white hat. You know what I mean? Great. Maybe I'm half ethical, half not ethical. Maybe I'm a gray hat hacker. Hey, gray hat person.
I don't know what gray hat, white hat means.
White hat means a good guy. Black hat means a bad guy.
Oh.
Gray hat is obviously.
You're somewhere in the middle.
Yeah.
You play both sides.
Play both sides. Squid Games. Well, is there anything else you want to talk about? Any TV we watched this week? Goosebumps. Sex Life of College Girls was nuts this week because we were on mushrooms.
Yeah.
We were shrooming. What else did we watch? Watch a movie, didn't we? Inception.
We
watched Inception and Interstellar. You didn't like Inception.
Nope.
Why didn't you like Inception?
I just have never.
I think Inception's one of the sickest movies.
What's that guy who makes the movies?
Christopher Nolan.
I don't like him.
Do you know what his next movie is?
I don't like him.
Why not?
Because he's one of those people that makes you question every single ounce of your existence.
100%.
And I fucking don't like those people.
I'm just thinking of the movies.
I don't like to spend 3 hours of my day feeling so motherfucking confused. And I don't know what's real, what's not real, what's fake, what's whatever in
You know-
this movie.
You know the thing that I finally put together in Inception, this watch that we
Not
watched.
for me.
I've watched Inception. I saw it when it came out, and I've watched it so many times since. The thing I realized, you know how he has the totem, the top?
Mm-hmm.
That's not his totem. That's his wife's totem, Maul, the one that died.
Uh-huh.
His totem is his wedding ring. When he's in the dream, he has his wedding ring on. When he's in reality and they show him, he's not wearing a wedding ring. So when he goes home at the end of the movie to see his kids, no ring on. So that's how you know it's not a dream.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
He made it out. Supposedly. That's a theory. Because it is weird.
Like I don't need a show, like a movie to end and it be like so up in the air that like there's now 500,000 fan theories about like what the fuck it actually
But the
meant.
thing is Christopher Nolan has said what it actually meant. He's one of those people that's just like, this is what happened in the movie. The theories are cool, they're interesting, but this is what my intention was. This is what the movie is. He said that about Interstellar. He said that about Inception. He's not one of those draw your own conclusions guys because he is so deliberate. He's like, I think it's fairly obvious what I'm trying to say here. But you know what his next movie is? Just announced? Homer's The Odyssey. He's doing an epic. How fucking sick is that going to be, Kate?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
The Odyssey's tight.
Yeah, that's a great story.
How's he going to make it bad? You know?
Because he's going to make you feel like what's real, what's not real. I don't know. Interstellar's good.
Interstellar's
Pass
tight.
on everything else.
You didn't like Batman Begins, The Dark Knight, or The Dark Knight Rises?
I like The Dark Knight.
Yeah. Did you like Memento?
I've never seen that.
God damn, Memento is the best. You would like it because the main character's like a hot guy that I think you would like.
I don't know. I don't know who the guy is.
Guy Ritchie? Is that it?
I don't
Guy
know.
Pearce? He's like a hottie in the movie. Yeah.
I can't picture what he looks like.
Beautiful man.
I picture him as a short king.
Yeah, I see him as Short King too. He's also apparently like a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Okay, then he is a short king.
Yeah, definitely a Short King. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu screams Short King energy.
Right, you're like 5'5".
How many tall
max
guys?
height.
How many tall guys have black belts? If you have a black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu and you're over what 5'9", send us a message.
Right. And you also have to be like, what? How old did you stop? Because you had to wait like 8 more years or whatever to get to the next level.
Yeah, I had to stop at. I think I stopped at 16.
Okay, so yeah. Also, if you're like
An adult.
yeah, like
An adult
over
man.
the age of like 25, still doing this or whatever, right?
Hey,
'Cause
shout
you
out.
have to be like
Yeah, you have to be an adult. An
Yeah.
adult over 5'8", who has a black belt.
mid 20s, at least.
Yeah. Should we say 6 foot? I feel like 6 foot's better.
Fine.
Because I still consider 5'8" Short King. Anything below me is Short King. I'm 5'11". I barely graduated from Short King.
No, I think anything like under, like yeah, I would say 5. Anything under 5'8" is short king.
Who's the ultimate Short King for you? Who's a guy that's hot but is also short? Tom Holland? Timothy
Yeah.
Timothy Chalamet seems like a Short King.
No, he doesn't. He seems like a lanky, long.
You think so?
guy.
I think he seems little.
No,
Is Harry Styles a Short King?
I would say he's probably like 5'10".
But he's always
He's probably
in
like average.
he's always in stiletto heels,
But he
so
has,
it's hard
like-
to tell.
he probably does. He probably is wearing some sort of heel.
Liam.
No, we're not doing that.
All right, we should go. It's over. What are we having for dinner, Kate?
I have no idea.
All
Does
right.
anything even sound good to you?
Not really.
Great.
I said to you last night, a sandwich sounds good to me, or a burger. And you know what's funny is you said Kate came home yesterday, and I was like, "What sounds good for dinner?" And she said hot dogs, and I said, "Okay, what else?" I had hot dogs earlier in the day.
Oh, that's why it didn't sound good to you for dinner. 'Cause
No.
I forget you've been eating them for lunch every day.
I haven't been eating them for lunch every day. I had one hot dog. I normally buy 2. I had 1. And I had to go to Albertsons because I was just like starving. And I didn't want to go to Jack in the Box or Del Taco or Filiberto's.
So you're back to shopping at Albertsons
No,
now?
I didn't put in my phone number, so they don't even know I was there. I was a ghost. I was an apparition. I was a trans-dimensional being. Incognito mode. Man, also, I said to myself, if I'm buying this hot dog and that guy comes up to me and he's working and he's like, hey, how you doing or whatever, I'm going to be like, don't talk to me.
I'm going to throw this hot dog in your face if you don't step the fuck back.
And then I come back 5 minutes later with a smashed hot dog and I'm like, your bag ripped.
I was just outside your front door. Don't worry, I was still in the parking lot.
I need to be reimbursed for this hot dog.
Do it.
I will take my $2 in form of Albertsons gift card.
Bitch.
All right. Nothing sounds good to you at the moment?
No.
Okay.
A sandwich is fine.
Okay. Sounds good to me. Well, everybody, have a great week. Thank you for subscribing to the premium. Thank you in advance for all the wonderful birthday messages.
Yeah, thanks for being so nice to Grandma's birthday.
Yeah, you guys are great.
I sure won't be.
We also have to record something saying we're doing a premium only right now.
My funky people play. Sweet boy.